don't know. Try again. Apparently we're live. We're probably going to get an advert any second. While I sit here on my ass. Sorry, you don't get to make ass jokes very often. Oh, we're live with no adverts. Excellent. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the long-awaited stream. It's been a while since I actually got any streaming done. I don't remember chopping those wall blocks out. Enjoying a little bath there. Yeah, well, welcome back. We're pretty much carrying on where I left off on the from the last episode, and I'm heading back here with Dobbin. We're trying to get back home. Let me just double check my map. After our epic looting trip, yeah, that's probably the best way over there. And then we can get the loot going and do some more stuff back at the base. And it's been a while, as I kind of explained, and I definitely explain in tomorrow's video. I definitely go all out on explaining stuff. I've got tomorrow's videos is a very much a let's chat episode about some channel stuff, but yeah, I'll leave it. I'll not spoil it. So yeah, anyway, so got to get this block back. We got packs full of loot from raiding castles. Your quartz, I've already got you marked, and we just need to get back home and pile it off. So I hope everybody's had, I was going to say a good week, but it's a good several weeks, seeing as it's a while since I streamed, what with the holiday and time, and you know, all of the usual things cropping up. Pretty good yourself. Yeah, it's been a while coming, but as I explained tomorrow, there are reasons. Been a lot of tiredness from work recently, and obviously holidays, which don't make me tired, make me happy. And yeah, so it's nice to get back and get back in the saddle, and quite literally in the saddle. Why when I look down, can I see the saddle and not my crotch? There you go. Minecraft question of the week. Right to Mojang with it. Yeah, and so I've been busy. Been busy last weekend, been busy this weekend. Last weekend was last weekend I was actually sick. As in ill, not as in the head. Although I'm sure many of the people who know me would probably agree with the former more so. And so yeah, I had some issues there, and when I finally did get better, I had a whole load of housework to do. Well, DIY, not housework. Housework sounds far too much. Stop growing. This tree is just spreading out big time. I'm beginning to regret planting it. Crotchless saddle. Now there's a mental image we don't need. Thanks. Oh dear. Lady Godiva will never be the same again. Oh, hang on, we need to take all of this lot out. And we'll just let Dobbin wander around in here for a bit while we go and sort out our loots. So, yeah. How are these doing anyway? We got a 6-3 from a 6-1, a 6-5 from a 6-1, and that is a 6-6 from a 6-2. Going to be drinking them in a minute and upgrading. But first things first, let's stick you away. Actually, we need to go up here first and put this food away. And in terms of the build plans today, I've got a few, just some fairly minor ideas. Anyway, you can go in there, you can go in there. Let me just check these packs. So in terms of what I'm planning to do today, oh yeah, we got plenty of food, didn't we? Apples, bread. Wow, I think I'm gonna have food overload if I'm not careful here. Chicken. All right, that's that first pack done. There's the bread, carrots. Muffin the Mule was, to be fair, just a little bit before my time. Just a bit. I kind of vaguely remember catching him on the repeats, but he was definitely old. I mean, there is the old classic joke. I didn't get that as much loot as I thought I did I? You know, I hear about the Irishman who thought muffing the mule was a sexual offence. Of course, technically these days you can't make jokes about, well, Irishmen or any other racial group, because that's now politically incorrect, apparently. So all of those jokes have to be put away. Well, I mean, I say it's only a little before my time. It's not vastly before my time. Nothing in there. Okay, let's have a look. Wow, we've got loads. It's almost like I've been looting castles of their supplies. Or almost. And the fishies. Wow. I don't think we're going to have to worry too much about food again, although I would like to get some more variety in the foods we've got. Alright. Yeah, that's all the loot, food loot. So let's head back in here. We'll drop off the loot, and you know what we should do is we should. Anybody got a bottle? Yeah, let's get that. Have a drink. I've got inebriated, so I better be careful. Oh, hang on. That's a 6-5, that's a 6-1. We'll take you out. We'll take you out and put you in there. We'll just bring those across. I don't want to end up being that inebriated guy, you know what I mean? You know who I mean. Okay, we'll take you. We'll take you, and we'll put you in there. Okay, that works. And then we need a bucket. Did I just missed fish? Damn it! And we'll set that one running. That's cider and apple juice. That should make a better cider. This should also improve the quality, and with a bit of luck, so will that. We got a cupboard anywhere that I can put some of this in, because these are all reasonable quality ones, so we don't want to waste them, especially not when I'm already inebriated anyway. Natural state of being. Let me just come put this away while I'm rattling. The nice thing about streaming is when I forget to do something, I just go and do it, which makes a huge difference in timing. So what else? What's been going off? Well, obviously, you know, I went to India, and I did. I have actually got a whole load of vlog footage from that, and I just need to actually sit down and try and write it, which is easier said than done. Let me just put you up there. In fact, we'll do that there, and that will give me a little bit more room to empty this lot into the storage system, because otherwise this is going to take a bloody age. But I want these empty because I know what will happen if I don't empty them. I'll go out on the donkey, and of course, you know, the very first thing I do will be go to put a whole load of stuff away, and they will be full, because that's just the way I work. So yeah, I've got some vlog footage which I will try and get put and edited and put together into a coherent thing. It's not I haven't got a brilliant vlogging camera, so yeah, it's not necessarily going to be the best quality thing, but you know, it is. I've got some footage from India, so it'd be wrong not to share it after I went to the trouble of recording it. Right, so that one is not true. We should put you in there. That, and that can go in there. That curse of binding. Why the hell have I got that? Why did I even keep it? Hi, Wabbit. Hi, DX. Everybody's back. Okay, let me. Looting 2. Not overly brilliant for the game we're in. Okay, well, we'll just whack them. We'll whack them in, and we'll worry about what we got later. And all of that, and that should be that one, and then we can move on to you. Yeah, the only problem with having all these is, of course, you end up with an absolute metric crap ton of loot, which I never thought I'd be saying about having a metric crap ton of loot as being a problem, but I'll stick those away. I don't really need to carry that many around with me. And finally, oh no, not finally, there's more bags. I've got far too much stuff here. Okay, what's in here? Anything? Oh, apparently we're live. We're back. Okay. Hopefully that watching now figure's not accurate, but there you go. Right, what did we get? Fortune, more of that. Well, almost done. Bane to Arthur Turds. Yeah, as I say, my broadband's been a little bit glitchy recently, and it does need a little bit of attention, aka me ringing, you know, some fella. But that's things. Hi, Dara. Anyway, we'll just have to hope that everything holds out. Come here, you. Have your bags back. Right. Plans. Apart from, oh, I'm nearly sober again. That's always a bonus. Let's go and have a look what we're like for sand and gunpowder. Not that we can't get more sand, that's fairly easy. We've got sand. What we like for gunpowder? We haven't got a huge amount of that. Not a vast amount. Alright, let's go and set something running for starters. So one of the things I kind of sat there and I was thinking about the build the other day, and apart from the fact I need to hide all these torches, and one of the things I actually do like about this build, well, there's many things I like about it, but one of the things I specifically like about it more as a kind of a curio idea is the stuff we've done over here with the storage for sticks or for scene and the various logs. I like the idea that I can come in here and my actual storage is here in a log pile. So, you know, we can come in and we have a look in there, and you know, that's all good. And this to me I really like as a storage thing. Just because we've got a themed build, this needs more to it. I still haven't decided what I want to do yet, and we've got all of that kind of stuff going on over there should we need it. And it got me thinking, the other thing we could probably use in the area is a store for quarried items. So we could build a hole in the ground. We're going to make a hole in the ground, and it's actually finally coming out of being winter, which is amazing. It seems to have been winter for so long. Hi, how you doing, doggy? Yeah, it seems to have been winter for such a long time, and obviously, you know, this is the perfect opportunity to make any Game of Thrones jokes, if you wanted to. But we have got somewhere around over here. I've got a hole in the ground, and the hole in the ground goes down to two very large holes in the ground. This one here, oh, if I can get into it, which goes all the way down to bedrock. Now, I don't want a quarry that goes all the way down to bedrock. That would be silly. And we got this one here, which goes all the way down to bedrock. So we can't build it in this area here. That much is clear. But we can. Right, we got you. This might be more problematic than I originally thought. We need to take all of that out of there and just move it. Crap. We can take you. That's simple enough. And we can take you as well. Okay. So my original thoughts were this. Let's get a area over, maybe, see, if I do it here, we're going to be over that hole, and that's not going to work for me. I suppose we could, probably would make more sense to do it over this way, further away from the original thing, just over here to the side, as if, because obviously all that stone came from somewhere. That's my thoughts on this, and what I would like to do therefore is get in a basic hole here, perhaps, and we'll do the bounds. Now, if I shift B, no. Okay, hang on. I can't remember the key to view the bounding box there. Am I locked up again? Let me just do a quick reload here. Apparently I'm still live. Well, maybe I am, I don't know. While that's doing, let's go and find this key. Speak up if I'm not live. Do tell me, because I will miss it otherwise. I need to see... Oh, F8. So you can see the bounding box here. Now we need to increase it that way and that way. And that will go... That's probably a little bit too big. Okay, that's good. It's alright, it's just my feed had seized up, so maybe down half and half, and then we'll center it. So that will be the basis of the box that is making that. So we're going to have that space and here. And then we'll grab a bucket of water. We got a little bit of time to work this out, so before it starts spitting blocks everywhere. And then we'll get you in here, and we shall place you. No. I know there is I think it's a stick is a wrench for this one, but damn you. Alright, let's find out. No? Okay, what's going on here? It's for that's the wrong way around. It's for the worker. If you right, so this will start making us a hole. It doesn't need to be a big hole, it just needs to be a hole. I'm just going to go and grab a chest, and we'll make a second hopper. I think we'll leave that first hopper down there for now, and we'll just leave that making us a start to a quarry space, aka a hole. So yeah, it's if you were to make a worker and then you set him a task of being a auto crafter, then that's what that one's for, basically, in a nutshell. Okay, so let's just go and dump all of this off in here. Oh, it does actually does take the, oh, I meant to put that in the tools upgrade as well. We'll put that back in when we get back in. So we need a chest. I think we might be able to manage a couple of those, and a hopper. Actually no, so we'll need a chest and some iron. Alright, I've got plenty of iron there, so what we can do is we'll get rid of you and all of that lot, and we'll just make a hopper up quickly. It's probably easier to do that than faff around, and then we can set that doing F3 key binding. F3 is fine. Right, let's go and get that in while that's digging out a hole, and we'll get the quarry in there, or at least a start on a quarry. Oh, let me out. Do. And naturally, I mean, that machine's not going to stay there. That's just there for that point, that reason. I suppose an obvious thing to do with this is just to mine out a chunk when you know there's something in there. Okay, basic tool quality upgrade. We'll put your box there, and we'll pop you into there, and that's all good. Okay, what do we get? What is that? Black nightshade berries. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go eating black nightshade. Right, that's going to take a while just to make as a whole. So the light level grid. Yep, that's another thing. I've never really used it. There was never anything I wanted to craft in that large quantity that I felt the need to do it. Now, stables. Stables would be obviously ideal around the entrance area. That tree may have to go if it doesn't behave itself. I'm going to take out this bottom layer actually. And maybe just trim it around a little bit. Because that's will annoy me given enough time. See? Stop it. You're getting chopped down in a bit if you're not careful. Alright. Nope, you're coming down. F9. Bear with me a second. I'll had enough of this tree. This tree is. Wow, did I actually get nothing for that either? What a pathetic tree. Alright, I'll not be using those again. F9 is your chunk boundary. Okay, right, so stable there. Oh, I can't believe winter's finally over. It's going to be so amazing. I mean, it's going to be so amazing not having snow everywhere. So, stable. Let's start off with, obviously we need to be 2 wide for those. So, let's start off with some cobble. And we'll just go with basic cobblestone walls. That's always a good start for a nice rustic build. No pun intended. And yeah, we can get some kind of bud. I don't know how many horses I'm going to keep either, which is, I mean, we've obviously got Dobbin. We need a name for this one down here and probably get 1 or 2 more. Maybe 1 or 2. I don't want to go mad. But obviously you need a horse, a name. There is another Dobbin Mark 1 over that way, but I'm never going to be able to get him back, I don't think, unless... Because what I did is I kind of went this way up here, and the land is starting to curve back round as if it may connect to there. So there's a chance, but I'm not going out there today. Well, if I do go out, we'll be taking a horse. Right. Chisel. Oh, man, I need a new chisel. Give me some of them. Thank you. And we shall come back to, I think, starting... We'll give us a 3 or 4 gap maybe there. Maybe 1 back. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to here. That would work. Then you got 2 space on 1, 2 space on 1, 2 space on 1, 2 space on 1. And I think that probably will work okay. Now, how do I want to deal with the fact that they're on 2 different levels? Well, you're not supposed to know creepers about that. That's the point of a creeper, isn't it? As it's creepy. I mean, we can bring ourselves back. I've been playing with silent gems too much, and I've got used to the right click functionality again. So if we did that and then went to there to you see, that's still bugger. Can't really go back. Well, I could go back, but I can't go back if I go there. Damn you. Damn you to heck, game. You're making life awkward for me. No, that's not what I wanted to place. Just rebooted. Router. I'm alive. Yay. Right, hopefully that will give us a little bit more flexibility. I'm going to raise the ground up on this side a little bit. That's what I've been doing while I've been waiting. Yeah. Well, hopefully that'll behave now. I've had a restart, but you know, we all know about hope and those great things that comes with it. Okay, let me get a glass of water and go and grab some dirt. But we appear to be back, which is the main thing. I'm playing with the window. If anybody's wondering, I am playing with the window open today because it's quite warm. So if you do hear any noises, then yeah, it's just the world about us. Anyway, let's get this sorted out. So we're going to put you into here. Yeah, when in doubt, just raise everything up. And trust me, Virgin will be getting phone calls at a more appropriate time. It's always difficult when things don't go quite the way you want them to. I think that will work. And then we'll take all of these torches out, and obviously we'll relight this once we've filled in. And I'm not going to fill in the things because obviously I want to do I mean, this microphone's fairly good, but it is also directional, so it shouldn't pick anything up that's not like it directly in front of it. But I'm always concerned, especially when our vocal next door neighbour is chastising a child, shall we say. I think that's the word you would use. Screaming blue murder would be the other word I would use. But if we get this down here, and then we can just come down and just fill these spaces in as well. And then here as well, just until we are happy. And then we'll pop a torch. Oh, and there. Come on. Here's my broadband. Are we live yet? I think we are. Yeah, anyway, long story short, I think this is going to keep on happening all night. I will give this one more attempt. If and when it fails and goes over, I think we're going to knock it on the head, and I'm going to basically spend the evening talking to Virgin. Probably a nice guy called Dave, probably with an Indian accent. Anyway, yeah, while I was waiting, I was just on this. We'll see what we can get, how far we can get without this crashing any further. But I think we're going to put 2 layers of this in, and we'll swap it out with some cracked stone later. But if it goes again, yeah, so if it goes again, I was just literally trying to get signed in on my mobile using my bandwidth on that to see whether we could get anywhere, but and then they came back just at the, oh Christ, will you please skip that ad, thank you. I mean, I don't want to, I'm not that interested in the ads in the first place. Yep. I'm going to take out that. I think that will make a little more sense. And then I think we're going to use some more of this on the next 2 levels. That sounds like a plan. So what were you again? You are chiseled clay. Have I got any? And if I have I got enough? And if I haven't, how do I get some more? It's shy for me. I say I'm going to have to get back onto Virgin because it is shocking. We need to talk to them anyway, because to be honest, I think they're ripping me off at the moment. We've got 18 of those. How do we make those? That and planks. Give me a little bit of oak. Let me get rid of some of that. Is it? We'll put you there. We'll do that, and then we'll do a bit of that. I'm going to need lots of this for the builds anyway. That should keep us ticking. In fact, we've probably got a little bit more than I really wanted there, but let's put a few back. Yeah, so as I say, if it streams again, if it goes again, assume that I am not going to be back streaming tonight. Rather than me sitting there trying to get it all back and crapping it out every time it fails. I think we're better just, yeah. There comes a point where you have to sit there and draw a line in the sand and go, enough is enough. get me onto tech support. There we go. Now obviously you have to be 3 high for your, if you're coming in on a horse mounted, so I think we're definitely going to want to do that maybe. And well, we'll see how this goes. The internet is a complete pain in the backside when it doesn't work. Although, to be fair, it's often, having read all, you know, the RFCs and the various documents that make the internet, for want of a better word, work. Now, there's a little bit of me wants to alter this wall up a little bit. So let's just go and grab a little bit of dark oak and a few other bits and pieces. Shut, because otherwise the donkey will escape. And you know how fast donkeys are. You turn back, you're back on the gun. Out of here. So how are we doing now anyway? 66 from 63. That was a 65. We've got a 66. That's a 66. It gives me a 66. All right. I'll set another batch running at some point. Okay, I want some of you. And we'll take you and a little bit of that will do me. How are we for slate? We should have plenty because we've been running the quarry. So for a slate roof, that's good. Too bland. Too bland. All right. Let's start off with a crafting bench down, and we'll see if we can. Yes, I don't know. Tell you what, I've got an idea. Let's take out these columns here for starters, and we shall replace them with that. Oh, I meant to grab a new chisel while I was out, didn't I? Oh well, we'll take my chances. Oh, we got away with it. So we'll replace these with that, and then yeah. Well, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. What am I doing? That should do the trick. And we'll rip you out. Oops. Here. And place these in just to give them a little bit of a variation in texture. We're going to need more of that. I'm amazed I got away with that one. Okay, and I want to replace the top with that as well. Have I got any more? Those blocks? No. I'm thinking the top level, and maybe dipping this down on the sides with and putting more of this in. See how that. We'll just go up and do the top level, and we'll see what we think. We'll just do the one. I'm going to need more dark oak actually anyway, so let's have a look at that. Just grab these. And maybe actually leave it too high at the back, because it does actually, it gives it a bit of a bit more character, doesn't it? I don't know. A lot of trouble for a horse's house. But, well, it'll be worth it. At least I won't have to worry about Dobbin and everybody escaping then either. Now, I suppose the other thing... Stairs from a... yeah. See, the other way we could do this is we could take these, because these stairs look a little bit out of place anyway. So there's a couple of things we could do. Let me get a bit more on the top for starters, and then we'll see about what we can do on the insides and around the front. Just grab these out. I've got a feeling I don't have... Oh, I actually have exactly enough, which is pretty amazing. And my thoughts were, let me just make sure we're not losing anything around the back there. Quick sleep. It's the fact that the chiseled dark oak has a different shade. So what we can do, first things first, I need a bit more dark oak, so we'll go and sort that out. I also need to have a drink and refresh my water. Right, let me just get my water freshened up. Lovely. What's my I need to put up my dairy and my fruit a bit, I think. What have you got? You've got dairy but no fruit. And you are everything except dairy. Okay, that's fine. That kind of works either way. Right, darky oak. Chisel is... Oops. Just looking, I better take that out before I inadvertently send that text. Right, what was I doing? Dark oak. Just take half of that, less a couple. That should give me enough. We can pop some of that back away. We can get rid of you. We can take some slate. We'll grab those and maybe a few of those. That can go there. That'll free some space up. Oh, and those, I don't want those. Oh, fence. Actually, we do need. So let me just refresh it. I can never, fence always throws me out. So bits of dark oak and sticks. Let me just do that again. That's one option. We also need a fence gate, so we're going to go with the... You only make one, don't you? Of course you do. Alright, that's fine. How many... You know what? I'll do these down there. It's probably easier. Chisel. I nearly forgot again. Diamonds. Diamonde. Thank you. Yeah, I've well, certainly with the cooking for blockheads mod, it doesn't play nicely with this. So what I was thinking is that we can take our chisel and we'll take a little bit of this, don't need a lot, and we'll do that, and then we'll throw that on the ground because we can, and we can do this into here like a so, and then we can chisel that back to something useful or just plain dark oak. And then we'll take this and we can go and bring a needed a couple more, and go with those, and that can go. That chicken is absolutely fruitcake. It's just lost it. Anyway, then my thoughts came to the idea of, let me just put you in there and get one of you. Rather than that, what we can do is we can take them out like that, and that'll blend in a little nicer. We can take our fence gates and yeah, of course we can't do it that way. We need to place them there, so we're going to need, no, it's that way around, isn't it? Let me just check how many I need. 2, 4, 6, 7 more. Okay, and rinse and repeat. Yeah, it's a fairly standard stable door, but it works. So why muck around, eh? When you've got something that actually works okay. So that gives us just a bit of variety there. It also gives us some posts to put some illumination on. We're then into the realm of doing those. Now that is basically like that, and then we're going to want probably a few of those. We'll do the lot, sod it. And maybe again we're going to want to overhang. He says overhanging too far. Gimme. Yeah, we'll do that from above then. Up above. Up. So we'll get you in. This, yeah, that's going to be awkward. We'll come back to that in a moment. We'll just get this bit done here. He says. Failing. So if we take out that and that and that and that, but not that one. Not sure about that, you know. Let me go and grab those a second. Just, oh man, now I'm running around carrying bits of bloody thing. So if I place you in there, that's actually wrong for starters. And I lost it again. We'll go down and that one will do. It doesn't really matter. It's only little bits of tiny chisels and bits. Right, let's have a look. You would go like, no, like that would be your normal shape. So if I take one of those and chisel the hell out of it, and then get you and go, I need to go down. Stop it. Okay, we get that, and we'll do 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. That should blend in nicely, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, that blends in a lot better than just having it broken off like that. And then it's, of course, all the way across. I've actually not done an ended roof before, have I? They've always gone all the way around. Oh, cool. This will be interesting then. It is additive, yeah. If I just double check, I think I'm in... Let's have a look. I'm in place mode rather than replace mode. Yeah, so place, not replace. If it was replace, it would have obviously swapped it out completely. And I have to go and check that quarry. I don't want it to get too deep. Stop it. Chisel is, yeah, it is a big it's not a big learning curve. It's just it can be a bit of a pain. Needs to be a little bit lower, I think. I mean, we're going to blend this in, make it into a quarry shape, not just a rectangular hole in the ground. But you know, for this is what we're doing. Okay, let me get back in here and get up there, and while we've still got broadband, we'll I shouldn't tempt fate, we'll get this thing done. Okay, we'll do you, and that will come across there and then run out. Oh, I can reach it, excellent. I'm going to need more though. Well, there's definitely not going to be enough here. And we probably need to place you and you a better way, and then I'm amazed that hasn't broke yet. No. Doesn't matter, because I actually want to take those, well, not those two. I want to take these two out on each of these. And I want to replace them with those. Let me jump back in here a second. So, more dark oak. Oh, bloody typical, isn't it? Did I get that one? No, didn't. Okay, let me just have a slurp on this. As soon as that's gone, I'm on my last can for the weekend, and then I'm back on the diet train, because I've not been good. I've been a fairly bad dieter recently. It's just what with the wedding and everything. There's, you know, far too many opportunities to have a sup, have a drink, which, you know, naturally it'd be wrong not to, wouldn't it? We need to change you back, but that's only going to give me 3, isn't it? Let me grab some more liquid, not liquid, some more dark oak. Is it quicker to go? Let me go and grab a stack. I heard that. Oi, no. Close it. Hope that did not end well for you, did it, sir? So, yeah, dark oak. We'll grab a stack from here. It's probably nearer if I can. A spider, I'm alright. About half a stack. Probably need to think about setting that tree farm running again with dark oak at some point, but right now we're fine. And oh, and close. This is a kind of enclosed feeling I was looking for as well, because the way I like the vision I like of these kind of builds of these old ancient, you know, medieval cities is like that of oh, damn you, can't reach, is, you know, very enclosed, almost claustrophobic in their nature. So if we can, whenever we can achieve that, that's the thing. So that's your ventilation, I suppose, for the air. We need to head over to the quarry and just grab ourselves a little bit more slate. So we'll do that. Bonsai trees is a nice little mod if you just want a small amount of wood over a period of time. How are you doing? I know you've probably not got any slate, have you? No, of course you haven't. Right, eat. And drink while we're here. I surely shouldn't drink out of that moat. I know what we're doing it. Famous last words. And yeah, let's get down here and find a stack of slate there. That it? It is, apparently. Oh well, doesn't matter. We'll fill these holes in eventually and probably put a layer of cobblestone or something over the top of that hole we've made, just so I don't inadvertently dig my way into it at some point in the future. I mean, most of the time I'm wearing the work boots anyway, so it's not a major problem. But how are you going down? I think we need maybe about another 4 from the bottom of that marble there, maybe 4 deep, and then we can start to do something with the older thing. Have a little slurp. Just keep us ticking. And bang. So we can make ourselves probably one more batch of that, which will make one more batch of that. That should be enough, I think. And we can just jump up and finish this roof off. Oh, bum. Come here, you. It always amuses me that roofs are one of the things that people always tell me they have the worst problem with, and I don't know why. To me, they're relatively simple. But the number of people on when I used to play on the vanilla server, going back young, so I should actually go and play on the vanilla a little bit, maybe even maybe even go back to my roots and do a little bit of vanilla at some point, but I like my modded. But there are, how do I put it, there are things I didn't, I mean, for example, I didn't know about this picture placement changes that they put in there, and you know, I'm not saying I should. Right, let's have a look at them. So if we come off of here, Lake Zoo, do I want to do anything with there? Maybe, yeah, maybe I do. Grab that and that and one of them, because we're going to need a bit more blockage. Throw that away because I didn't want it. No, I do want it. I'm just, you know, clumsy. And then we can go and do that, just so it, again, it's just so it blends. Otherwise it'll just look out to me, and I can't stand things when they don't quite look, you know, as they should. Up and up, up, up. That should do us for that, I think. Then we just need to think about what we're going to do inside. Now I'm going to go with a mixture of this. I probably need more dirt, but well, we'll put a little bit of probably a bit of Facine actually in there as well, just to mix it up, and we'll get these obviously done nicely. Okay, that's that. We need some Facine. I don't think we're going to get much out of that. Let's go and grab some out of the thing. Vanilla path would work, yeah. I don't want to waste straw. That's the thing. I mean, hay is. I think let's have a look at. We haven't got a little bit of Facine there. We can get rid of you. Get rid of you. I think we can get rid of that now. That and that and that and that and that can go. And that. Keep hold of the sticks. That can go in. That I just want to bin. Tell you what, if I go and just throw that over here, it'll despawn eventually. So sticks, I don't think I have a lot. I've got a reasonable amount of those, so we can make some more of these. I don't want a lot of these, so that should, I think that should be more than adequate. Don't think we've got much in the way of wheat. We haven't. Okay. Should do. You mean cement is in the modern? Well, which cement I suppose should be the correct question. I should have got some. I should have got some lights while I was there. I should need to change that as well. Right, you are candle, what is it, lantern I think. There we go, got one or two of them. Right, you need to bugger off. Okay, doesn't appear to be actually an issue there, so that's okay. coloured glass it works with, fine. If that's what you mean by stained. Damn you. No, I don't want the... damn you. I don't want the ground to be visible. Got two left. Put one there. Maybe one there. Then we can get in with the old chisel. Go for... got me. Right. I just noticed that I had actually got a spare chisel. So yeah, we'll go with that. We'll put in a little bit of the cobblestone dirt because that's a nice kind of mucky dirt, and then we'll mix it up again with a different one. Nope. Should have left one of those as green, shouldn't I? Have I got some green? Yeah, we have. And then we can, I don't know, maybe go with the reinforced inner. Oh, these blocks are annoying. Maybe just pop that in there and let the dirt grass spread onto it. Not normally. Yeah, you can do. You can go really mad with it. With that, without a shadow of a doubt, you can. You know, really. No, I didn't want you there. I wanted you. Do you not go on fences? I thought you did. Yeah, you do. I thought so. And then maybe there. And then maybe there. Now, obviously, that's not lighting up inside properly, and obviously there's all this around the sides here. But we've got our good old go-to trick, which hopefully we've got on us. Yeah. So what we can do is in here we'll do it on this one. And we'll do the old. And I can never remember whether... Oh no. Undo. What happened there? But if we take those out in each and do it on the same style of block, that should be enough actually. I don't think we need to worry too much about having it double. Just get those in there. And that should all be nicely spawn proof. Ooh, that one. That's because I missed a block. And there. So that's that. Now here, let's put steps going in for these. And here we'll start doing the same. We're going to take you out and just make sure that all these areas are you know, around the area are lit. So here, that should be okay. Same again. and I'll just stick a torch over there for the time being. We'll take you out. You out. Again, it's not going to be completely lit in one session. We need to kind of work our way around, but what I want to do is, as we build, we'll take these and make them spawn safe with whatever hidden lighting technique works, or lighting. It doesn't have to be hidden. But for these areas around here where the lighting is, see, I don't know whether you'd get much in the way. Maybe you might get a building back here, so maybe I don't know. We can definitely do here though, and then we've got, I wonder what the hell that was staring at me then. Maybe not here though, so we'll definitely take you out and oops. So that's all nicely lit to here. They've probably got enough room for a small hovel or something back here, so definitely leave that. This is all okay up to and including there. So the last thing we need to do is think about the decoration in there, and I have just the item, I believe. And we'll take the donkey down with us and pop him in while we're at it. Thought I had more than one of those though. Did I only make one? What's the recipe? Wooden sticks. Okay. Some of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of the beet, and we'll keep that on us. And this lot needs to be put away. I think there are better people at it than me. Certainly, the biggest problem with chisels and bits is that it runs away with you. It runs away with your life, which is in itself a bit of an odd thing. But you know, it does. You end up. Oh, yeah. I'm going to say you can get in there. I know you can. And then close that. Off you get. You can't get out of there because it's now only one wide. There's Dobbin in his stable. Put the troughs in. I made one too many, didn't I? It was only okay. It doesn't matter. We'll get this fella who hasn't got a name. He's not the fastest horse in the world though. And he's not actually a particularly good jumper, if I recall, as well. Well. Yeah, he's not that bad, is he? He's reasonable. Yeah, I've done a few things on chisels and bits. It's, as I say, the biggest problem with chisels and bits is you lose your life. You really do. Okay, now, armed with all of that, we've kind of got, let's go and have a look from this side, but we've got some kind of structure starting to appear in here, which is nice. Hello. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's starting to feel more like a thing. Like a thing. Of course it's a thing. Let me just have a drink. And then we probably, if we're going to go out, we probably need to have a anybody else. Oh, probably a bit too far. Let's turn that off and let's go and have a look. Oh, okay. See how this is going in the first instance, because what I don't want is it really any much deeper. That I think is good enough. And I'll have you back, and you. I don't know how that got there. So, quarries. What and why do I want a quarry? Okay, let's get this filled in, because we don't really want that going anymore. I do want to go and check that blip. Yeah, I thought so. I don't want anybody sneaking up on me. Thank you very much. So, I don't want any of them either. Let's go and make an arrow. Well, I'm going to go and put this quarry away for starters. I don't desperately need cobble or anything in the immediate future. But let's go and make an arrow and some TNT, because TNT is always good. Hi, Pops, how's it going? We're going to want to shear some leaves and stuff and start doing something decorative around here before long as well. But, you know, for now, bonk, shut. We'll just put this away and then we'll get on with the next thing. Now I need to remember, I can put you away and that away. And that away, and that and that. That and that can all go away, as well as those. That can go into here. That can go in there. That can go away. That can go, and we should be good. So, why have I got that? Don't know. I need the book. I'm trying to remember the hoofer thing. So I want to make an arrow. You can make it with a paper tool rod for definite. We're going to need to give it some fletching, and we're going to need to give it an arrowhead. The arrowhead doesn't really need to be that strong, but we'll make it at manualing anyway, and we'll make a little bit more manualing than we need, because we can. While that's doing, we'll also pour a bit of that. Fletching, fletching we want to make out of what? Leaves, isn't it? What are you? You are... Oh, feather fletching. Could make it with feathers, so that's always an option as well, isn't it? Yeah, why did I forget about feather fletching? I mean, that's the most common fletching of them all. Wow, is that all the feathers I've got? Jeez, that is surprising. I should make the tool rod out of wood actually as well. I don't need the modifiers for this, so let's make a feather fletching. We will want... What else we got in there? Another block of iron out while waiting. That should start turning over to manualing, which will make... First things first, we'll make a arrowhead. Costs 2. Just wait for that. Actually, we don't need to wait for it. We can be on with it. Now, the manual-in isn't important other than the for the durability side of things, and the other thing we need is some wood, don't we? There's a manual-in head. Duh. 4 ingots, that's fine. Manual-in head, wooden tool rod. That should. Strangely enough, it doesn't recognise those tool rods. Or does it? No, it doesn't. That's surprising. Not it in the least surprising. So we're going to go make an arrow. It's going to have you. It's not a tool rod. Okay, let's try that again. Can we do it with that? 2. No, it doesn't. Come on. Remember that used to be a stick? Okay, we'll put you in there. We'll get that the right way around. So there we go. It's got a reasonable ammunition. As you can see, 82, the same. The big difference here is I want to give it a different modifier or effect. And what I want is fiery. It only needs one tiny little piece of blaze powder. Cool, we'll go with that. My Sunday is almost over. It's almost bad for work, thanks. Don't tell me I haven't got any blaze. I haven't got any blaze. I haven't got any blaze. I'm an... Oh, man. Okay. Where's my boots? That's the other question. Where are my diamond boots? There's a pair there, they'll do. So that's got a whole load of good stuff on it. That is fire protection. We need to go and enchant our leggings, I think. Oh, enchanting's upstairs. And we shall get there eventually. It's one of the... Oh, man. That still hasn't thawed. Amazing. Right, let's go up. And see about, let's see about this. We're also going to need some of that, aren't we? On breaking 3. Depth strider 2. I'm going to go there, I think. See what else we get. Not bad. Pretty handy for going for the nether. Okay, well, we'll do that, and we'll put you away, and we'll keep those on our person. We need to go to the nether then, and see a man about some blaze powder, I suppose. Can't be bothered with walking though. No, I can't remember my nether. It's been such a long time since I've gone into the nether in this pack. It's this way. Alright, we'll get those on. That gives me lots and lots of fire protection, which is always handy. And we're going to go and find some blaze and get some blaze rods. Hello? Okay, seems reasonably clear. And the blaze were over... Well, Oh yes, this was the one. This is the one where I went and got thoroughly lost trying to find a massive great nether fortress when there was one right next door to my portal. It all comes back to me now. Maybe I should change out the floor to something I can walk on. Just maybe a thought going forward, or maybe we really don't want that on our... Hello. Oh, no, wither skeleton. We can go for a little bit of wither skeleton killing action. Titos. Right, let's go and see if we can't find ourselves a helpful and contributing blaze. I think there's a blaze spawner off one of these, isn't there, somewhere? Ha! There we go. Blaze spawner. Come on then. Show me your worst. Now I've got fire protection. I'm feeling reasonably happy. Let's just come on. Oh dear, come on, blaze spawner. Thank you. That's enough. I can go now. Oh, no, wrong way. Oh, hello. You are going to be a trouble, aren't you? Because those things hit like trucks if you're not careful. Alright. We got away with that fairly. Oh, hang on. I saw a wither skeleton down there. Well, he's on the other. He's on the other side. No, missed. Alright, let's get... Oh, wow. Always got to take your chances to get the... Got one. We got the spooky, scary skeleton advancement, but that means we've got one of 3. So at some point we can do a wither, because that can't go wrong, can it? Yeah. Magma cream, on the other hand, can be... Hey, steady on. No. Now. Hi, how are you doing there? Alright. Don't want to get the skeleton. What did you do? Oh, a necrotic bone. Don't mind if I do. My God, they are spawning with... I just want to make sure he can't get me. Coal. Alright, well, we're going to head back and put this blaze powder to use. I should say, not blaze rod, blaze powder. The reason I went with the wooden tool rod, wood for the arrow, was just so they're self-repairing. I mean, they're alright if you can pick them up, then so much the better. How the hell did that get all the way over here? Oh, okay. I'm not going to complain. Keep my eyes open for nitro creepers. Fire resistance potions off the top of my head. Again, it's not one I make a great deal of, but let's have a look. Yeah, fire resist. Handy if you're not overly fond of burning to death. You know, which is quite normal to not be fond of burning to death, that is. Alright, let's go in here. Oh. Yeah, that's one way to make yourself feel really stupid. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Damn it. Nah, didn't work. Try that one more time. There's a knack to this. I actually should put. I keep on meaning to build a stairwell into this or ladder. No, we're not going to do it that way. We're going to have to do it the hard way. All right, it's not a problem. What's the worst that could happen? Apart from dying, obviously. Which, you know, would be a bit of a bummer. Just a bit, mind. Yeah, fairly clear. Right, we need to. If we get once we're up there, we're in because we got our super transport mechanism ready and go. Thank you. I love that. Right, let's get the this arrow made. Well, not arrow made. This the arrow is. In fact, let's go. Hang on, before we do that, let me just go and put some of this stuff away. We got you. We don't need you. We only need one of those. That can split, and we only need one of those because I only want fire one thingy. What can we take out of there? We can take out those. That can go away. Bronze arrow can be got rid of because it's only a reserve. And then those can be put away in there properly where they belong. We've got everything else. That probably needs using as well. It's potential. But I'll live with it if they do. They do. See, there's. Oh, emerald. Emerald. No, we haven't got any emeralds. Right, well, there's a fix for that. Question is, do I want to do it now, or should we? Because now you've got two modifiers, and that is a fiery arrow as opposed to that one. You know what? I think I'm going to grab a lead. I'm going to drink some water, and we're going to get some emeralds. They're not a million miles away, and we've got horses. And food on us, so we're all right. Oh yeah. Where are we? We are. Yeah, might as well just get rid of the remainder of the night. And then I just need to remember where. What do I want? Ladders. Lead. Ladders, actually. 37 is probably not enough. Uh, 64. Let me just take that all the way up. If that's not enough, then I don't know what is. Okay. Oh, thank you. The mods, it's a mod pack, so it's available on Twitch, on the Twitch launcher, but it's basically trying to emulate Terra Firma Craft in 1.12. And it's not a million miles off. Well, it is actually probably more than a million miles off. What did I want? Lead. That's what I wanted. We're going to grab a horse. We're going to go find some emeralds. Let me just check. I've got my prospecting pick. I have. I've got a thingy table. I've got plenty of manual on me to repair with. Let me just see. What can I get rid of out of this bloody bag here? Not a lot, actually. Oh, crud. Hang on. We can take that. They can go in there. And I'll just leave that there for temporary, along with that. Right. Let's get this on the road. But, yeah. Need to do some more work on this castle at some point as well. Right. Let's go. And see a lady called Beryl. I thought, yeah, over there. It's a lot easier. This is a lot easier than walking, you know. All right, let's get around here, over there, and no, careful, steady, and eventually we'll get to where I want to be, which is this chunk here. We'll put in my usual horse. See, a lead and a fence have limitations. A hole in the ground with a one block gap, well, that works every time. So this chunk here has got beryl samples in it. Again, if we F9, we can see that it's this chunk. So the middle is here. So we'll go down there, I think. We'll pick these up. That's 3 emeralds. Don't want to waste them. Is there any more? Thought there was more than 2. I know this sounds greedy, but you know, I don't want to miss them. And then it's good old dig straight down. This is going to be reasonably low, so I don't think we're going to... Oh, actually, what we do need to do is get you out ready, don't we? You see, there's nothing yet, I don't think. I think we're going to be probably getting down to Y level 30 before we see anything. And in fact, if we looked in the almanac, we probably would find the depth that we need to go to. But emerald is less than Y32, as I recall. Hang on, just need to get a mouthful of that and crack this. Okay, we said there was nothing found yet. See, the myth of don't dig straight down in Minecraft is a complete myth, because you can do it, you just need to do it sensibly. Still nothing. What are we at? 27. Probably lower down then. Oh, now this is where you hit problems, because now we need to actually do some careful digging. Do we jump or not? We can jump. It's actually, let's have a look at the old F7. There's a couple of spawn spots there, one there, one there, and there. But other than that, it's a pretty safe bet. Which side did I dig out there? So we need to come down there, 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 and there, and carry on. Let me turn that off. It does, yeah. There you go, field manual. You combine a wooden pick with a book. I'm at 20, let's carry on down. Nothing. 12. Well, I don't believe that is. So what we need to do, that is all there is. So what we need to do is now take this out to the chunk border. And figure out where the actual emeralds are. Because they're down here somewhere. Maybe that way. I may have come too low. It certainly seems to suggest I have. Yeah, I think we're maybe too low. Right, well, the question is, at what height do we find it, and do we how do we combat this, cope with this thing as it is? I'm going to just stick a torch down on each of these just so we know that they spawn friendly, and we're going to go back all the way back up and then try one of the corners. Because there's nothing on the prospecting pick. I mean, to be honest, I just need a couple of emeralds, so the two I've picked up are more than enough. But this one was not playing friendly, that much I will tell you. For free, and I think we need to, it's probably a very small vein, which is not going to help. So let's try here. Worst case scenario, we have to come back up and try a different corner, but this is the chunk. And I wouldn't expect it to be this high up. But anybody can be surprised, of course. Moment. Apparently I'm reconnected, so it was only a temporary blip, but where is this emeralds? I mean, there's nothing. It could be lower, but I'd be very surprised. Yeah, I don't think it's down there either. Bloody hell. Fortunately, there is another barrel. Very true. I will be stopping soon anyway. I need to go make tomorrow's salads and get my gym bag ready for the morning and all the other usual good things that go with working.